Hey, what's up, you guys? Good afternoon. How are you guys doing today? We hit 100 subscribers. I woke up this morning and I seen that we were at 101. I don't know why YouTube took one of my subscribers away, but it's okay. We are still at 100, and I want to thank everybody for subscribing and commenting and talking with me and sharing opinions. And I just want to thank you all so much. We actually got to 100 before my birthday, and that's even better. Like, that's one of the best presents ever, because, like, I ain't gonna tell y'all, when we was stuck for a little while, I was feeling some type of way, but I had to push through it because I love you guys and I love what I do. And if you are new here, I am Key. Welcome to my channel. If you would like to, if you like these videos and you like what I do, comment, subscribe, and share these videos. Let's get the word out. Let's get this thing moving, y'all, because we have hit that 100 threshold, and all we can do is go up now. That's it. That's all we can do is go up, because I'm not going to do nothing crazy. I'm not going to say that. So yeah, welcome to the channel, you guys. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. It is so pretty outside today, and my husband's at work. So by the time I get to go outside, it's going to be all rainy and nasty on Saturday, but it's okay. We're going to go to the gym and hang out. Me and Luna. It's always just me and Luna. Got some stuff to do. Got a couple of videos that I want to work on, but I wanted to come to you guys with this one because this is why I do not go to sleep with my YouTube playing on my TV, because it does not go in my playlist the right way. Like, it jumps around the way it wants to. So I was sleeping on the couch because I fell back to sleep because I've been up since 7. I am tired. And what woke me up was a YouTuber. Do not know his name. Don't care to know his name. But he was making some comments about women, Black women in particular, but women overall. And it got me feeling like first of all, it woke me up. It woke me up out of my sleep, for one. And then 2, it's like I was going to cut it off, but I just had to hear the entire thing. Like, I had to hear where he was going with the comments. I am not going to link him, tag him, or say his name, because I am not going to give him any more shine. If he was saying something positive, or if he was saying something that I felt like was true, I would more than happily do that, but I'm not, and he wasn't. So it was one of those videos where, like last month, we were all kind of just talking about the whole $25 cage jewelry ring or whatever for Christmas or whatever that was for. So maybe a little bit longer, maybe like December, yeah. And we were just talking, like, we were all talking about it. It was all over social media. People felt so strongly about it or whatever. And I guess this guy just uploaded his opinion of it because some of it has died down. And the one thing I do agree with that he said is that the jewelry industry is starting to slowly decline, because especially the diamond part of it is slowly starting to decline, because the millennials are women in general, not just the millennials. I don't even want to give them all of that. Like, a lot of women are starting to not want diamonds, but they would like something else. They would like morganites or morsanites or lab grown, stones. Also, I've been seeing a lot of people with sapphires and rubies and things like that. So the diamonds are just not as popular as they used to be. They are still a classic, but not as popular. Jesus, what did you eat? So that's the one thing that he said that I can agree with. Now, everything after that part, I am completely off board. So let's just try to touch this one comment at a time, okay? So first, he says that women should just not complain at all and just accept whatever it is that a man is willing to give her. And that, sorry, y'all, I need to plug up so I don't die on you guys. That we as women just need to accept whatever it is that men give us. And if a man is willing to marry us and he's going to give us a $25 ring, we should just accept that. Here's my thing with that one. If that is a conversation that you and your man has had, that financially speaking, it is not intelligent to go overspend for a ring, and that is where you guys stand in that, then okay. I think that that's fine. I don't, it's not determined. The ring doesn't determine how much the person loves you. But if you're not one of those ladies and you have decided that you want a specific setting and a specific stone and a specific everything, okay, cut, you want how clear you want it, and that is where you are, and your man knows that, then he should respect that. I don't judge anybody either way. If you like overly expensive jewelry, high five. I can't afford it. Not that I don't like it, I can't afford it. And even if I could, I could probably find better things to do with my money. But that doesn't mean that I would look at another person and be like, you could have bought a house, girl. No, I could have. I could have bought a house with your ring, but I'm not judging you. It's beautiful. If you love it, me too. So to say to a woman, just accept whatever somebody gives you, is the most dangerous thing ever to tell a woman. You understand? Like, I really hope people watching this understand where I'm going with this. That is the most dangerous thing to tell a woman, to just accept whatever. Just accept it. If you accept something that you feel like is beneath you, then you're going to start lowering yourself. You're going to start accepting things that you wouldn't normally accept. And it's also, you don't have to be alone. So for him to say that, it grind my gears a little bit. I'm not even going to lie. Like, it upset me because I just think that's the most dangerous thing that you can tell a female, is to just accept it, take it, whatever. It's like, if I just accept this, should I just accept everything else too? If he calls me out my name, if he cheats on me, should I just accept it for the sake of saying that I have a man and that I'm married? I think that was the craziest thing that I've ever heard. Then he said, African American women really don't need to be complaining. Why? Why not? Why don't we need to complain? Why don't we need to have standards for ourselves? They're not going to all be the same standards, but why don't we? Why don't we? Because what? I don't understand. So he gave out, I don't know where he got these numbers from. I don't know where he got this from. He says, most African American men are not going to marry a black woman. So if you find you a black man that wants to marry you, you'll be lucky if he gives you a ring at all. Some of us should just take the proposal and be like, well, at least I'm married. I didn't understand that either, though. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Where did those numbers come from? My brother has been married for 15 years. My uncle has been married for 15, 20 years. I have another uncle, like, been married for longer than that. Like, where in the world, excuse me, does it say that African American men aren't going to marry black women? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm down for the interracial dating if that's what your life is about. You know what I mean? Like, okay. But I'm married to a black man. My friends are married to black men, and we're young. I'm 28 soon, and some of my friends are 25 and 26, and they're married to black men. So to say that if any old black guy comes up to us, we should just take him, it's like, what? Because if we don't, someone else will swoop in and take him, that means he wasn't mine, right? Like, if he does that, that means he wasn't for me, because that's where I'm at with it. He wasn't for me. If your logic, sir, if you ever see this, I doubt it, because I'm small and you're not. You're a bigger channel than I am. But if you ever see this, you know who you are because you know what you said. Where do you get that? Like, where do you get these things? Are you a black man that would not marry a black woman for whatever your reasons are? If so, that's fine. But please do not typecast my people, my kings. Do not typecast them, because you don't know. You're speaking for self. If you're even speaking for yourself, because like everything Emmy is saying, and maybe he was just saying this for shock value, just to get people to like comment and hang around and just see the crazy things that he says. But like, where your face at though? Show me your face and say that. You understand what I'm saying? Are you one of those guys that feel some type of way about black women because we may be too loud or rambunctious or sassy for you, so we're not going to be eligible for marriage because of our attitudes? Is that what you're trying to say? Like, I didn't understand the logic in it, of saying it. Like, then he goes on to say, if you are not marrying to have children, because he said most women don't want kids. So if you're not marrying for children, then why get married? And I'm just like, some men don't want kids. Some men don't want children. And guess what? Kids still come into this world, married or not. married or not. So my need, my maternal need or lack thereof should determine if I should get married or not. Like what? I, there's couples out there who have shook hands. We don't want children, but we're marrying each other. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I want to make sure you're taken care of. I want to make sure you're good. No, we don't want kids, but I want to make sure you're good. And I want to make sure you have everything that you need if something happens to me. And you know how to do that. You get married. That's how you do that. Because if anything happens to my husband, I'm good. If anything happens to me, he's good. So to say, if I don't want a child, not me, because I want children, I love them. But my only reason for getting married wasn't to bear a child. That wasn't it. That wasn't my reasoning to it. Like, oh, well, I want kids, so let's get married. No, I loved him. We are teammates. We are partners. And a child coming into our life would be a blessing. But would I divorce him if for some reason God decided that this wasn't for us, a child wasn't for us? No, I would not. And some women that you speak of, if you have to cut those in half, some of them can't have kids. It's a health thing. So to tell me because I'm not healthy enough to have a child, I shouldn't be married. You should be punched in your face. Seriously, like where do you get off saying any of the stuff that you're saying? Where are you getting these things from? Yes, the diamond industry has turned this engagement and the wedding process and the marriage process into something that it never would have been. It was not intended to be this way. It was not intended to be a value of a ring. It was not intended to be a value of a stone. That was not the purpose. When in the 50s and the 20s, it was a plain band or nothing at all. Sometimes people did just save and scrimp, but it doesn't mean that, times change, and just like Christmas and Christmas and Valentine's Day is a market to get people to propose. Like, that's usually what people buy. When men don't know what else to do, sometimes they go buy rings. Or they know that that's their girl's favorite. It's the most romantic day. That's what we're told, And that's what people tend to do. They get rings and that's what they do. But to tell somebody that you shouldn't be married for all these reasons because of a Bible or whatever your beliefs are, because he didn't get real religious on us, but that kind of just came off kind of religious-y. Like, oh, well, if you're not having children, why get married? Because I love the person and I want to be with the person. And just reasons other than the kid. Because the kid don't save a relationship. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if it's going to fail, it's going to fail. A child is not going to save a relationship, whether you're married, whether you're not married. So to only get married to have a child is crazy. It's crazy. Then he goes on and he says, this was a general statement to all women, that if we're that desperate to get married, then we should be the ones to buy the rings. And I'm just like, I'm all for, a woman proposing, but why does it have to be desperation? Why can't it just be, this is what I want to do. I want to propose to you. And he just said a lot of stuff that just, it just. And so I'm saying all this to say this. Be happy. Be your best you. Don't let anything or anyone make you feel like you're crazy for accepting something or not accepting something. I don't care if you white, black, purple, yellow, green, orange, from the States, from Mars or Mercury. I don't care. You do what makes you happy. And if accepting a $25 ring makes you happy, accept it. And if it doesn't make you happy and you feel like, no, I deserve or I want better, then damn it, yes, do that. And if for whatever reason, for whatever crazy reason, you're not married by the time you're 24, like people think we should be. Or you're not married by the time you're 30 and having babies before 35. Like people, listen, go live your best goddamn life. Go be the best you and go be happy. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's people out there like him that just saying stuff. And it's all for shock value. And it's all for whatever. And the only reason he's even getting my attention is because I know there's a lot of people out there like him. It's a lot of men that are so quick because they're not on their game. Because they're not doing their best. Because they're bummy. because they're lazy, because they can't afford. That's just like, accept whatever. I mean, at least I want to marry you. It's just accept whatever. It's, listen, if you did your best, if you did your best, and your best only was able to buy me $100 ring, then damn it, that's your best. But don't be a bum and not even try. And then say that I'm ungrateful because I'm not accepting less than your best. Okay? So if you ever run across a person who says, well, at least he wanted to marry you, girl. Or if you ever run across a person that say to you, well, man, you need to be saving way more money than that. No, do your best. Love them at their best. And then you love them past that. You love them through it. Don't get all wrapped up in, just accept it, because if you don't, you're going to be alone forever or whatever. Don't get wrapped up into that craziness, because it is just that craziness. It is craziness. That's it. That's all. This whole ring thing needs to be put to goddamn bed. No one else needs to say anything else about it. Okay? Because it doesn't matter at the end of the day. It doesn't. It does not matter the value of that ring from the lowest price tag to the highest price tag. That is not going to determine your relationships. It's not going to determine if the person's going to stay. It's not going to determine if God is going to bless you with a child. It's not going to determine if you're going to have a good marriage. It's not going to determine any of it at the end of the day. And it's so irresponsible to use this platform to tell women that they should just accept whatever and get over it. It's so irresponsible. And don't. You guys don't. Okay? Don't. Be where you are. Love where you are. Love the people that you're with. Be happy. And when it is time for you, when it is meant for you, the person that is meant for you is going to understand you from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head. They are going to understand. And so that would not even be an issue in how they come at you with anything in life that they find, that you find important. That's it. That's all. Irresponsibleness. Sorry. Well, that's all I had to say. I had to get it off my chest. I love you guys. I hope that you have a great day. It is beautiful outside. It's an amazing day. And I'm thinking that I'm going to probably go outside and try to act like I care. I will be back with you guys with a story time a little bit later today. I love you all. Thank you again for subscribing and letting me be myself and just being a part of this. Excuse me. Just being a part of this with me. And I will see you guys later for video number 2. I love you all. Go be great. Go be the best you today. I love you. Peace.